The Holland number 5 virtual wreck tour can be found on the NES website at nauticalarchaeologysociety.org, and you can find it by either searching in the toolbar up here on the top right hand side, just put in Holland Submarine and you'll find it, or under the Get Involved tab on the website, scroll down to Diver Trail and then across, and you can find not only the Holland 5 Submarine Diver Trail but other ones that have been created by the Nautical Archaeology Society. So if I click on here, it opens up the trail page, which gives non-divers an opportunity to see what the trail is all about, what the submarine is like on the seabed, and for visiting divers it's a way in which they can, before they visit the site, they can learn more about the submarine that they're about to dive on and help them navigate their way around when they actually do their dive. So we put some information text here at the top, then there is the virtual wreck diver trail here, and then some more information below about the Holland number 5 and some information about accessing other protected wreck sites around the country, either online through your screen or by actually visiting them and diving on them physically yourself. So if we go back up to the trail here, it's an interactive experience, so you can use your mouse to just spin it round through 360 degrees and really see the extent of the remains on the seabed. The submarine sank in 1912, so after 100 years, or over 100 years on the seabed, it's really in fantastic condition, lying in 32 meters off the Sussex coast. The icons that you can see on the screen are links to different views, so either dropping down to a different view here at the stern or one from above by the conning tower of the submarine, and with also links to videos hosted on our YouTube channel. So if you click on this one, it would then open up a link which you could play.
Dive the Holland 5 with the Nautical Archaeology Society. Supported by Historic England. The conning tower is the way that the submariners would have originally entered the Holland number 5.
So as you can see, they're hosted on the channel, so you can either view them small, or you could actually view them full screen to view them large, or just visit our YouTube channel to watch them as well. You click on the 360 link here, it changes the view, drops you down onto the conning tower of the submarine, the sort of view that the diver would get if they were descending down to 30 meters underwater in good visibility. And you can again use your mouse to just see the wreck from a different angle. So there's the stern with the propellers, and you can spin it right the way around off to the bow. It's not a very large submarine, so in good visibility the diver would be able to see from one end to the other if they were on the conning tower. If we close the 360 view and look up here on the left hand side, we could change views. We're now in the textured view. There is a mesh view, which is the raw data, the raw surface that the photogrammetry has created, that the photographer created from the dive that took place in June of 2017. There's the 360 view we were just in. We can also look at the engineer's schematic drawings, so the original drawings from John Philip Holland when he was designing and working with the boat builders at Barrow-in-Furness for the creation of the 5 Holland-class submarines. It's been annotated, so we can then look at the labels and see the different parts, the different fixtures and fittings, the components that were used to build the Holland class of submarines. These are really useful for the divers before they come on the site to see what it is that they're actually looking at on the seabed, but also for the archaeologists to understand what survives, what doesn't survive, and whether there are any fixtures and fittings on the seabed that are slightly different to those from the original drawings. We can also click on sonar view, see the multi-beam sonar that was undertaken in 2016 of the submarine on the seabed, and if we click up here you'd see a small video again hosted on our YouTube channel illustrating how the sonar was undertaken and what the results show us. If we click on Rec Info up here, we get some text, an illustration or a photograph, contemporary photograph of the submarine on the surface, courtesy of the National Museum of the Royal Navy. We also get some text about the submarine's construction, about its design, its location, also about its discovery, its protection, and the recent work that's being undertaken on the submarine. There are also hyperlinks to the NAS's website, 3D Media, in-depth photography, and Historic England, including, down here, the link to the National Heritage List for England with information about the Holland submarine. There is an audio commentary of this text, so for the visually impaired, this audio commentary will provide access to all the information that is listed here. So we hope you enjoy it. We'd like to thank In-Depth Photography, 3D Media, and Agisoft Photoscan for giving us access to all the software that's required to create this. We hope you enjoy it, and of course we'd like to also thank Historic England for their support for the visualization project as part of a wider scheme to provide access to non-divers to the underwater cultural heritage of England. So if you have any feedback, then do come back to us. Let us know whether you enjoyed it, whether or not there is any room for improvement, what you'd like to see that we haven't actually been able to include in this first version of the virtual diver tour. Yeah, dive in. Thank you very much.